Hello guys, Mike here from Earth's Treehouse. Today we're going to be talking about 8 steps to improve your dark fantasy D&D games. The aim is to make a chilling and immersive game for you and your players. So let's get into it. The unknown. Utilizing the unknown is all about allowing your players to imagine their worst fears, unanswered mysteries, and let their players run wild with imagination. Obscuring the truth can help to build tension with players. What they don't know can hurt them. Introducing sudden elements that shake up a situation, like all the torches suddenly being blown out by a gust of wind, or before a monster appears. Take a moment to focus on other senses such as smell and sound to allow their imagination to take over as to what it could possibly be. Foreshadowing. It is all about dropping small hints about a horrible truth that will come to light later in the game. Consider dropping small little tidbits here and there, or little clues to spark your player's brain so they think ahead and allow them to come up with their own conclusions. If there is an upcoming encounter, lay clues of death in the air, either circling goals or pools of mulch in the water. Whenever characters take a long rest, give them a glimpse into the future, perhaps something they are yet to encounter. This makes them think on about things before they were even present in the game. Isolation. Whether you are setting your game in a Shantyr or anywhere else, making the setting desolate and almost trapping the players within it can build tension and fear. By constantly reminding them of the dangers of death and the struggles in which are encountered in the setting will cause them to think harder on their choices. By giving buildings and inanimate objects age and history, you can show the long-term effect of living here. Showing age shows a lack of maintenance and upkeep. Play on the idea of their future being trapped here. Perhaps when a character looks into a pool or a mirror, an older version could be seen signifying they will be here for a long time. Depths. Now this one only applies to maritime campaigns, but it's still useful to think about. By taking the time to build up a fear of the depths, the players will associate with danger and take extra care when embarking below. The sea herself has a mind of her own and they are in her domain. Remind players constantly that when on the water, they should tread it carefully. Reminding players of drowning can be vital to this. Take time to remind players of their shortness of breath, the vastness of the water, and the lack of safe land around them. When players are exploring the darkness of the depths, they can often find themselves in dark nothingness. This is the perfect time to play on their imagination. They can feel something out of their vision, watching, waiting. Hope. A tale that is forever dark in tone will quickly become dull. It's important to feature light-hearted moments for characters, perhaps by introducing lovable NPCs to offset the horrible monsters. It also gives the party a reason to fight for them. Add glimmers of beauty and peace into the world to give breaks from the darkness. Take the time to describe the land formations and the beauty of the vast islands. If you make every NPC untrustworthy, then the players will not trust anyone they meet. Introduce friendly shopkeepers who are always happy to see new faces. Personification. By giving inanimate objects human characteristics, you can turn something ordinary into something quite creepy. By doing this, you can turn important locations and items into actual characters. By personifying them with traits and features, you can make them seem real. This can be applied to the sea and land of Shantyr. It's said that the sea has a mind of her own and shapes the tides like playing with sand. The wind can blow through a party as if whispering in their ears, warning them of the dangerous storm on the horizon. Details. It's important to keep the players guessing of where the danger might come from next. In a horror story, take time to describe an object in detail, making some players more suspicious of it as you put emphasis on it. This distracts them from the real danger. In an area that the characters stumble upon, choose one object or feature and describe it in great detail. It can really help to immerse your characters and picture that level of detail with everything all around them. Perhaps allow the player with the highest passive perception to notice something that the others have not. Perhaps hearing or smelling something that will bring more attention to it. Allow the players to roleplay and gathering this new information. Humour. Horror and humour go hand in hand. Tension cannot be sustained forever, and it is important to give your players a break from it. A pinch of humour here and there provides a temporary respite from giving the players a break from the horrors. This will help exemplify those truly horrific moments. Humorous moments will happen naturally just by playing the game, but you can add a few things to lighten the tone. Perhaps allow an evil NPC to tell a joke, or speak with a funny voice. Take the time to describe natural ones and put emphasis on those failures to draw attention to them with humorous mishaps. Here's an extra step you can take, just to go that little bit extra for your players. You can add spooky music and low lighting to enhance your horror games. Perhaps use candlelight or flickering fake candles to help immerse your players and bring them into the session and the game faster each time. Thank you very much for watching. This video was brought to you from Horrors of the Deep, which will be going up for pre-order very shortly on our website. If you like this and want to see more, let us know by subscribing, hitting that like, and tell us in the comments. Bye bye.